Good afternoon, everyone. Ajmal Khan from GrowthZone, and we are going to continue our discussion regarding human beings. In my last video, we discussed what basic components are included for one individual to be a human being. Not talking about Homo sapien, but human being, a spiritual entity. So we discussed three main components comprise to become one individual to be a human being is most obvious human body, then spirit, and third component is nafs. Nafs has been discussed in all divine religion, although in recent centuries the focus, the knowledge, the information about nafs has diminished, gone hidden, or not in common discussion all over the world. But we'll come to that topic later on. Today I'm going to discuss the most obvious component of human beings, which we all see about each other, about ourselves, is the human body. Okay. There's no need to describe what is a human body, what does it comprise of. There is a lot of studies going on for centuries in the terms of medical field, in terms of anatomy, physiology, neurology, pulmonology, nephrology. All different systems of human body are studied under the umbrella of medical sciences, and many people are aware of them. To some are more than other, but everybody knows when we talk about a human body. So when we talk about human being, let's discuss what are the expressions and needs of a human body in a human being. With the list of priorities, most importantly, human body needs air to breathe, liquids to drink, food and nutrition to eat, safety to stay safe. After a certain age, we need mating, sexual relationships. So these are the basic core needs of an individual human being from the perspective of its body. Expression of body, movement, breathing, digestion, communication, use of vocal cords to produce, announce different sounds. Yes, we just produce different sounds, and because our brain and mind are programmed to decipher those sounds in the form of a structured language and communication, so we receive and understand those sounds produced by other individuals as a language. But the core purpose of language is to communicate. Communication can be verbal, non-verbal. That's why verbal communication, body language communication, and all those sort of things. But and locomotion, movement, doing things, uh, expression of attachment, emotional attachment, emotional expression, social needs, need of belonging, interaction, communication. So biological needs, social needs, psychological needs, emotional needs, they are all expressions of human body, one way or another, to lesser to wider context of human body expression. Uh, when human beings become mature after a certain age, mating becomes another human body's requirement as one of the main core driving force or biological force in human body, and its satisfaction is also right of the human body on individuals and human beings. So this is the most obvious part of human beings which we perceive about ourselves, about other individual human beings, that human body. And some of them, or some of the scientists which have their origin from the materialism or physicalism, they try to label that only human body itself comprises the whole human being. So to answer to them at this moment in this video is, human body comprises one entity of Homo sapien. Human beings are different. What is the difference? I'll explain in some other video. But today, just to express the importance, the part of human body in a human being, I discussed that it has its own needs. Some are core biological needs to stay alive, survive, and they express themselves in certain behaviors. And we know when we need to breathe, always, all the time. When we know when we feel thirsty, we know when we feel hungry, and we know when we feel the need of social attachment, interaction, and emotional attachment, interaction, and they are uh, emotional stability, social stability, psychological stability, financial stability. These are all the stabilities of human being throughout the life, and we keep working towards them. So that's a separate topic of discussion when we will talk about the stability theory of psychology for human beings. But human body has its own needs. It expresses itself in certain terms, and it is one part. Human body is one part of an individual labeled as called a human being. Remember this point because it will come into reference in one of the following future coming videos when we will talk about anthropology and its related object or objections towards the religious beliefs. But anyway, so we'll continue our discussion about human beings. Human body is the first main most obvious component of human beings and is the most common part we interact with each other. We'll continue our discussion regarding Nafs and Rooh in following videos. Stay tuned, keep thinking, keep smiling. I hope it might have answered some of your questions and it should have raised some more new questions in your mind. Put them down in the comments. I'll try to answer and discuss in further videos. Stay tuned. Ajmal Khan from GrowthZone. If you found the discussion interesting, please like, comment and share it. Also, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks a lot.